Good evening from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. Just a quick video to show you that today I made 2 molds with the product called, I'll just show you, Oomoo 25 that I got nervous about with excitement and didn't want to break into the other day. I decided that I would have a go. So here is the moment of truth. I'm not sure how I'm going to show it to you because I have to hold the phone and to film and cut one-handed. It's been sitting for it said 75 minutes, but it's been sitting for about 2 hours. I gave it a bit longer. I also made a casting mould and delft clay of these 3 gum nuts. I've just brought this back out because I'm thinking about making a mould and silicone of that because I wasn't successful in casting it in the clay because of all the little sharp points. It kept moving and smushing when I pulled it out of the clay. So that might have to be cast in wax and then sent away for lost replacement, something casting. Anyway, we won't worry about that though because that's just a project that's on my mind and it's a trivial thing. But I'm going to cut open these molds because I'm very excited and I want to see if I have succeeded at it. And you know how it is with Psychedelic Dreamer and Mama T and all my other nicknames in Titania's Realm. I have lots of failures with things. As you can see, Yoda's here. Yoda, that's going to be my friend Lynn Sloan's Yoda. He's still waiting for a hole to be drilled, but I've polished him up beautifully. So he's come up quite nicely. And so that was an eventual success. So here we go. Anyway, I'm going to cut. How can I hold the phone without causing ruckus? Let me just try. Wedge that against that. Wedge that against that. Are we still filming? I don't know. Are we still here? Is anybody here at Sacred Space, Titania's Realm? Alright, here we go. I think that might work. So I have this very sharp blade. I'm going to cut right through the middle and eek. I don't know how far to cut into the thing. What am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing, people. This is half of the problem. Okay, I've cut into the mould somewhat, and we'll just go straight there. I hope there's no resistance. Okay. I'm so nervous. The moment of truth. Drum roll. Da 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 da. Tanya Aarons of Titania's Realm can do anything except when she can't. Oh, okay, that's interesting. We'll just pull that aside. Pull that aside. We might be able to reuse that mould if we're careful. Because I had to make the mould out of bits of milk carton. Oh yes, that's looking promising. Yes. Okay, we'll wedge it out. We'll pull it out. Who's we? The royal we will pull it out. Maybe I should put a prayer out to the angels to help me because you know I'm silly as a wheel, don't you people? I'm really not good at all of this. It's just the adventure of a lifetime. Alright, here we go. Let's try. Let us try. Right. Okay, it's sort of pulling away. Sorry about the camera angles. It's sort of pulling away. I'm so nervous. I'm so Pull it out. Pull it out, Tanya. What are you doing? Stop faffing about. This is just getting all rather silly. Alright. Okay. Well, look, the goo, the Oomoo goo rubber mould has definitely set. Like, it's not sticky or anything. It feels great. It feels like silicone. Alright, let me just hold this phone up. Right, here we go. It's getting off the bottom. I might have to just sacrifice the whole bottle. I was going to try and reuse it, you see. But I guess I can make another mould. It's not the end of the world. Ugh. Right, here we go. Come on out. Oh, I know why. Because it had leaked. That's why I can't get it out. I know why I can't get it out. It had leaked out the bottom when I poured it. So I'm going to have to cut away this plastic stuff. That's why it's not happy, Jan. Yes, that's what the problem is. So we'll cut that away. Da-da-da-da-da. Magic happens at Titania's realm. Very, very slowly. Because, you know, I was always born to be a universal schmuck. I have not been lucky in life. But we won't harp on about that. We will just persevere with the psychedelic dreaming. See that globby bit? Where is it? That globby bit that oozed out the bottom. So yeah, next time I'll have to make a more silicone tight, watertight mould. But you know, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. Okay. It's not too bad for a first attempt, considering I don't know what I'm doing. All the professional jewelers will be like there. Oh dear goddess. Oh dear goddess, what is she doing? What is that woman doing? What is she doing? I have a very sharp blade and an attitude. Oh, I found the blue tack that I was holding the... I might resuscitate that. I need that. I found the blue tack, came out the bottom. Alright. Now, right, we're getting there. Ta-da! Alright, we'll cut that away. Cut that away. Oh! By Joes, I think she's got it. Unfortunately, I probably have to make a whole new mould next time, but never mind. It's only cardboard. Wasn't valuable or anything. It just took me a bit of time to make it this afternoon. Time is money, people. Time is money. Let me just tidy up these loose ends. I can't do it with one hand though. I really can't. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Just realised we're not even on camera. We're not even on candid camera. You have no idea what I'm doing. You probably think I'm just talking to myself. Don't worry, I do that a lot too. I do a lot of talking to myself. I'll just trim up those ends as well. What's happening here? What is this mess? What is it? Okay, that peeled off and that peeled off. Oh, wow, it's all very exciting, isn't it? I made a much bigger mould than I think I needed. I think that might be part of the problem too. But we shall see what we shall see. Alright, let me just trim this. Trim, trim, trim. Trim, trim. No, it doesn't want to trim. Lovely mould. Okay, I'll sort that out later when I'm not filming. Perhaps might be wise. Alright, so I started to cut into it. Cut into it here, right? Just see it. I'll pull it apart. You see that? let it go, squish it together. You can almost not see where I cut. All right, people, this is how it's going to be. We can do this together. You can commiserate with me when I fail together, or you can rejoice with me when I succeed. But either way, I've got to cut through this. Oh, yes. And I'm going to pull it apart. Pull it apart. Okay. Where is my model? It's in there somewhere. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't find it. There's the bottom of it. Alright, this is what we'll do. We'll start from the bottom down. Now where did I start making the cut? There. Right, okay. I think so we'll just go all the way. Sorry guys. You're supposed to make a jagged cut anyway. This is a supremely jagged cut. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. I've made a mess of this or not. It's hard to tell really. I suspect I have made a mess of it. Don't think you meant to cut it in so many different sections. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. Da 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 da. Smooth Oomoo. Smooth on. Oomoo. You're the only help, Kenobi. Alright, I have to go in deeper. I might have to make multiple cuts, which I didn't want to do. I wanted it to just peel off like... Wait. I think we've almost got it. Because this stuff's expensive, people. That's why I'm freaking out slightly. It's quite expensive. I mean, it's not hellishly expensive, but with postage and everything, it all adds up, you know. It all adds up. Alright, here we go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, they're just breaking off. Eek. Eek, eek, eek. Well, it was worth a try. Maybe I'll just cut that off, tidy the lines up. out. Definitely did not work out. Okay, well, I'll try cutting down the side. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Yes, I cut into the actual model. If you're wondering what I'm doing, it was a dried branch of little tiny gum nut berries, which I was hoping to have as a mould, but this mould is not going to work, people. It's not going to work. I'm not even going to persevere with that because I can see I can't get them out. Gosh darn it. Oopsie. Gosh darn it. Why was I born so useless? Why was I born at all? Well, that was a waste of good Oomoo rubber, silicone rubber, whatever, thingy, bob. I know, Charlie. Charlie needs to go to sleep. Better get out of her room soon. Look at that. Look at that. There were little tiny gum nuts in there. Little tiny gum nuts. There's one. But it was a whole thing, like a whole stick. Oh, in the bin it goes. Now, I'm not going to cry over that because I can always get some more gum nuts. But, here we go. Titania's realm can go straight in the bin. I don't even want to see it ever again. I don't want to cry in my beer or my soup or my chocolate flambe. It's going, going, going. It's going, going. Gone. So disappointed. So disappointed. Because that was the big one. That was a fair bit of rubber. Okay, well, I'll have to go back to the drawing board, find out what I did wrong with that project. So, I'll just rescue this blue tack because I stole that from some little ornaments that I have holding up things. Gosh, well, what if I cut into this and it's all wrong? I'm scared now. I guess I'll just cut the outside off before I cut into the actual mould. There we go. The icky bits are bits of wax that I used to hold the box together. This one actually didn't leak. So that was the first one I actually did. So I did a good job of that one. Right, I'll get the blue tack off. That can go straight in the bin too. Right, now, it said when I watched the instructions on one of the videos that I watched that you know, to go in a jagged, crooked sort of crooked direction. Here's the bottom of Yoda, right? But decided to make a mould of Yoda so that I'd have a spare model in case the original ever got, you know, damaged. But now I've got him out of the box, I don't remember which way he comes out. Oh, Gavolt. This is going to be weird, people. This is going to be so weird. Well, anyway, I know his what base is here, more or less. That'll be his face. Alright, that's his face. So this area is the back. Let's just cut it. Cut it. Down, down, down. Does that look jagged enough? Sort of, kind of. Bits of wax all over it. Alright, let's see if this one works. Please God it works. Please God it works. Okay. I'm going to cut into him a bit more. Still not there yet, are we? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, nervous sigh. Nervous sigh. We'll let him out of his little box. Out you come. Out you come, Yoda. The Force is with us, as always. Never underestimate the Force. Oh, look, I've got all these grubby bits. All these bits of wax. Alright. Let him out. So here we have Yoda, alive and well, even though there's a little bit of a scratch on his back. Oops. I did scrape against him. Well, that's not good, is it? Well, anyway. We have blue tack on his bottom, on his base. And we have, I glued the, excuse me, get into focus. Focus. iPhone, stop being a naughty iPhone. Just focus, will you? Put him somewhere out the way. Can never get these bloody things to focus. Got perfect focus in the back there. Anyway, I glued that thing, as you can see. Here he's perfectly focused. There he is. I glued that thing on him, so he's got a permanent bail in the mould, but I can take that off with acetone. Maybe if I put my hands against it. What do I have to do to get you to focus? It's because I dropped the phone, isn't it? Anyway, I glued that on. That will come off with acetone. This is what he looks like, cast in sterling silver. This is the mould. I'm hoping that it will work when I tape them together. Apparently you tape it together with like rubber bands. You can just see the inside if you look inside. You can just see the inside is his face. And yeah, where are his ears? I don't know. Oh yeah, I can just see the hole where his ears will be going through. So I think this mould is a success. Oh, there's the other hole. But I won't know until I fill them up with resin and make the model. So, anyway, it looks like this rubber mould is a success. Okay, we've had one success. Pity about the little gum nut branch sprig, because that would have been lovely, but I couldn't get them out successfully, which is not good. So I don't know how they do that. I don't know how you make a mould of that. But this one is a success, I think. We'll find out. We'll find out when it comes to pouring in the resin. But yeah, apparently where that invisible, almost invisible line is, where it springs together, that gets, oh, I just want to know where the top is. Oh yeah, that gets taped together with rubber bands, and then you pour into the mould, probably through this base hole here, and then you have your lovely Yoda. Yoda. Yoda's become quite an obsession in my life in recent months, but you know, the force is always with me, so there is that. So yeah, lovely. I'm pleased with that. It seems to be okay. All right. Oh, before I go for the evening, my beautiful Titania's Realm viewers, my gorgeous ones, my inspiring ones, my holy ones, my magical ones, my mundane ones. This is the Delft clay mould I made this evening as well. And it's of those 3 gumnut babies. And look, I'm not sure if they're going to work out, because every time I pull it apart, there's movement. There's a movement in the force. So I might have to fight with that one a little bit. Keeps budging too much. Shouldn't be budging like that. Should not be moving. Being very naughty. Being disobedient. It's being rebellious. It's being obstreperous. It's giving me hell all night, which is why I'm making this video so late to show you. Anyway, we'll see. It's a very windy evening, otherwise I'd be out there lighting up my gas torch, my MAP gas torch, and melting it, because I'm excited about this one too. But yes, it's going to be interesting whether they turn out or not. I suspect I might get 2 out of 3 to form, but I won't know until I light up the torch and melt the silver and pour it in. So we shall see what we shall see. Okay, that's all from us at Titania's Realm. Charlie, the rainbow lorikeet, Beauregard, the Shih Tzu Maltese, Jack Russell, terrorist, and Tanya Aarons, who's away with the fairies at Titania's Realm. Okay, good night, love you all, stay safe, stay happy, stay creative. Bye for now.